Hi, teachers. All right, so today, here's where we're at. So, came this morning and we started with the end of the panels. And as you can see, there's 2 panels, but as you can guess, there is not enough room for 2 panels to fit in there. If you can see, we laid one of the panels down, and you see to the left of it, that is nowhere 4 feet. So here's what we have come to the conclusion is, when we looked at the engineering map, whatever it is, the engineering plans, there's a handful of different numbers. And so from the center of the yurt out to the wall, and you're not really sure, is it the inside of the wall, is it the outside of the wall? And we should have gone with James's gut instinct and gone with the 20 feet 4 inches and 3/8 or something, 5/8, something like that. We didn't. We set all the walls according to 19 inches and something else after that. So 19 inches some. Well, that deemed to be too small. So here's what we are doing is we are taking the panels apart in groups of 3, and we're resetting to the cement cuts. And essentially what that is doing is it is pulling the yurt walls out by 3 inches. And so this cut in the cement right there, you can see it, is kind of the halfway, that's a fourth of the pie. So the center beam, or the center the center 2x4 should be on that line, and it was not. It was off by 6 inches. So that's what we're adjusting. So if you look here, you can see the difference that it's made. So we are pulling the walls out by 3 inches. So we set it to one number, and now we're setting it to a different number according to the engineering plan, and hopefully it's the correct number. The other key thing is the picture wall over here, the center one. So there are 5 picture windows, 2 that open, 3 that don't. And the middle one of this picture window, that one, should be centered on the line. And you see, I don't know if you can see the line in the shadow. There it is. That is definitely not centered. So hold on. Okay. So this picture window, I'm right up and on it. So hold on. But I gotta watch what I'm doing because there is a ditch here. This is not worth going down in the ditch. I already got bit by I had my hand holding the wall, and a bee came by and stung the inside of my arm. So this picture window needs to, as you can see, needs to be lined up with this line here. And then it will also line up with the wall back there, and that's the halfway point. So you can see we're off. And for the record, I did tell them yesterday when I got back from going and getting that sill pat. Do you see that sill pat? We didn't have enough of that. I came back and I said, hey, it looks like we're off a little. Should we fix it? And well, it is what it is. So we're fixing it today. I got bit by a, can you see it? Hold on. You gotta sympathize with me here. Got bit by a flippin' wasp. My arm is all sore and red. Can you see that? Probably not. Well, has some sympathy. Got bit by, this is my second one in the last few months here. I don't know. I must have the right blood. So we're getting there, but, you know, of course. But we should have gone with James's instinct on the number. You know, the directions are definitely not clear. You're kind of on your own. You send walls, you have these engineering plans, and this is not what we do professionally. So, you know, live and learn, but here's an inside look of what we're doing. And so essentially what we're undoing is we're undoing 3 wall panels together, pushing them to the left and pushing it out 3 inches. So we did mark the ground. So as you can see, we marked the ground on where we originally put the walls so that we know we set all those walls according to, we have like a little angle at every intersection of the walls. So we know we set those correctly, and we know the level, the tops are level. So we're on target, and that's why they tell you when you put this together, only use 3 screws, top, middle, and bottom, until you know you've gotten all of this correct. So you don't want to permanently do anything, because essentially all these walls right now, except that first window wall, they're floating on the cement floor right now. So all these walls are just floating on the cement wall. They're not attached to the floor right now, and that is the reason. So that when you get to the end and you need 2 wall panels, you need 8 feet and a 6 feet kind of whatever. So that's what we're working on.